I'm going to comment directly on the book. I don't know if you want, Adel Ignacio, to comment further regarding the introduction and then go directly to what would be the core of the book, which is what you have in your hands and how to use those tools. Remember, we will repeat this workshop with all the questions next Saturday at a more convenient time as everyone works, and at the same time, my invitation. Join the Telegram channel and the WhatsApp channel, noted in the comments.
Well, thank you very much. More than anything, what I want to make very clear is that this idea of sitting down and gathering these people to be able to take the initiative for this book came about because due to the time of the pandemic, 2021 and 2020, many people, especially the topic of university students and well, in general, really everyone, but in my case, as a person who was studying at university, there was a very strong, very drastic change in what was the lifestyle, the style of handling the classes. I didn't feel comfortable. I started not being able to sleep anymore. I mean, sleeping terribly. I had insomnia. I had anxiety. The future. How is this going to end? And those things just start piling up. Once it ended, I started using resources like decrees with the archangels with my mom. I began to get involved with a little bit with Chinese medicine with our guest author, Igna. I asked my uncle, Dr. Hill, for advice on what I can do to see how to make myself feel better, how I can create a healthier routine, how I can improve and return to a more normal pace, since it was a very drastic change for a long time, which in the end affects your mind. There are many people who are still affected by the things that happened in those years. And besides that, more than just themselves, their lifestyle, their businesses. Even the universities have changed. They have started to promote more digital things. It was a time of great change in the world, and that leaves its mark. And because of that, since they were asking my mom for help in creating meditations, as she has a lot of experience with that, I saw the opportunity to provide and gather those resources that helped me to see if I could give others the chance to benefit from them, and even if just a little, improve their day little by little, step by step.
Excellent. I want to highlight here are innovative tools that can't be found anywhere else. One of them, and I consider it very important, is the quantum avatar method. I already explained, Paco, the power of personalized meditation, and that all the authors and gurus have strangely not identified it, because all these gurus now come from a healing situation. When Joe Dispenza begins his emphatic journey in the process of providing health, it's because he suffers an accident in a triathlon on a bicycle. He gets run over and has a multiple fracture in his spine. With a terrible prognosis, the doctors tell him it's likely that the diagnosis, the protocol we must develop, which I think is called Harrington rods, something like that. They had to insert some rods so that he could sit up, and the prognosis was basically that he would not walk again. He consults with 4 of the specialists. He comes to be a doctor and contacts the 4 most famous medical specialists, and all 4 tell him, the protocol is very negative, you will not walk again. He refuses this process. It's important to note that Joe Dispenza had been practicing metaphysical activities before the accident. He was a student of what is called the Ramtha School of Enlightenment, where it is made very clear that a person can create supernatural processes, and they demonstrate it, and it becomes more evident every day because there are many social networks that show us this. This gentleman says, I'm going to solve this, and since the doctors do not give me an alternative, I will decide to do it myself. This video that I am telling you about is included in the book, because everything we are discussing is supported by multiple videos within the book, with testimonials, with videos, with audios. That is what makes this tool very valuable. So Joe Dispenza decides to undertake this process, and he does it through meditations and through affirmations and decrees. But it was overlooked that those decrees and visualizations were with his voice. The body, even when we do not have much faith that we are going to do what we want, we do have faith in everything our voice says, because the person who does not believe, as they say, in themselves, does not believe in their own rationale, but in the subconscious. They definitely believe, because the subconscious is the powerful machine behind your body. It is the one that manages the digestion process, the temperature regulation, the hormonal regulation. The entire automatic system of the body is managed by the subconscious mind. From the point of view of power, it is like comparing it to a huge excavator in a DE mind against a person and a shovel, which is the rational mind. And when I talk about power, I am even referring to an electromagnetic measurement. The processing speed of the subconscious mind is millions of bits per second. This is measured in the laboratory. The speed of the rational mind, which we consider to be the intelligent one, is 12 bits per second. It is infinitely smaller, but there is a big difference. The rational mind can observe and discern. It can question and say, I don't like it, or I do like it. The subconscious mind does not. The subconscious mind executes the instruction, and there is a scheme to reprogram it. It is not done naturally. As long as we are thinking, it is very difficult, if not impossible, to reprogram the subconscious mind. But the quantum avatar method is the one that identifies the step-by-step process of how to reprogram it. And it is Joe Dispenza's method with an added bonus, with your own voice, with your own decrees, with your own affirmations, with your own goals. And that is the difference. And we provide a step-by-step method with the tools to be able to do it. For me, that is one of the unique and distinctive features of the book. Of course, I won't overlook the two artificial intelligences. A 24/7 coach that answers what you need to move forward in the challenge. And besides that, another one that acts as a guru and poses as one of the authors, Boto, of all these famous books to address your concerns. These applications alone in the market would cost $40, $60, and here they are included for free in the book. When they ask me, well, if Medita Hub has this vision of promoting for free, why didn't you make the book free? BD, Amazon does not allow us to offer the book for free. We did the most we could, 5 days for free. And then all the content that is there is worth hundreds of dollars, and you will verify it. Definitely, we reached as far as we could, but we will continue on this path because we believe that this is a right and it will lead the planet to the golden age. We are very excited that this can happen.